Hi there, I'm Gary Tisher, and today we're going to look at editing your recordings in Echo 360. Now, why would you want to do this? Perhaps you're reusing lectures that were recorded last year in 2019 and you need to repurpose those for this year. Now, I'm assuming that you all know how to get into Echo, and we'll start from there. I'll take it full screen so we can see exactly what I'm doing. I'm in My Content here, up here on the left-hand side, so in My Content. Now what I'm going to do is move and look at this particular video here. And there's a couple of ways to get to the editing screen. You can click on this area there, or you can just click the title. And then down here, Edit Media. It will change any published versions of the video that you have out there, so it's best to know that and make sure it's not being used elsewhere. Here we're able to tell that the lecture is actually 48.5 minutes, and this is what's called a timeline down here. Now, it's very difficult to edit when the timeline is just in such a small area. So we'll go up to here, and this is the zoom for that timeline. Now watch what happens when I click on the plus sign. The timeline gets quite a bit larger, so you can see we're only seeing about 10.5 minutes across the screen. So we've zoomed in probably 80%. Now why you would want to edit these videos, perhaps you want to delete areas or sections that no talking was happening. It was, say, 5 minutes prior to the lecture starting. Now this here looks like a good spot for that. What we can do, we can move the playhead along like this, and you can see as I move this along, down here, this gets moved as well. Let's zoom in. Perhaps that's a bit much. We're only 43 seconds there, so let's zoom out. Move the timeline along. You'll see below it is a scroll bar or a handle. We'll grab that and we'll move that so it goes to the start. Now just here, it looks like probably we started talking about there. So I can click within the timeline and that moves the playhead to there. What I like to do is use the scissors to cut, and what you see there, this section has been cut from that section. Now if I select this, you'll see a handle go there and a pink border on the top and bottom. If I click on the smaller section, handle on each side and pink there and at the top and the bottom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete that. To delete that, I move up to the trash can, click that, and then you can see where that section was with the pink handles on either side. It's now deleted. I'll go to another section just to do that again. You can see the mouse here. I'll click that, and there we go. The playhead has moved to there. I'll click the scissors to cut. That section's now cut from this section, and we'll move along. You can drag the playhead along, and let's see, this is the start of that video just there. So we click the scissors again, and that section there is what I'm going to delete. Go up to the trash can and delete that. And as you can see, that has now disappeared. When you move it along here, it will still show what you've cut out, which is handy, but be rest assured that if it doesn't appear down here on the timeline, you are right to save that and those sections will be cut out. If you're not familiar with timelines, this here is the audio, and that can be used to great effect to find gaps where you may not be talking, or there's a break in the lecture or something. So use that and to scroll along, and you can see here at the end we probably would want to delete that. So let's just delete the end there by clicking. The playhead goes to there. We might just move that along. That looks familiar. Anyway, that looks like the end. So we'll cut there. We've deleted the wrong section. So we go up to undo, comes back. We click onto the section that we want to delete, and then we go to the trash can and delete that. Now to save that, the top right hand, you can restore, you can save as, or save. I like to save as. This number 3, we'll click done. And you can see just here, it's processing. Now that's the test number 3 we've just made, and that'll take a few minutes to process. If it's quite a long video, it may take even up to half an hour, so don't worry about that. So when that's finished processing, you're able to move that back into your Blackboard course. Well, thanks for watching that, and I hope it's answered some of your questions. Just give it a go. You can always undo, but good luck with that. And if you're looking for more powerful editing videos, I'll be doing an editing video on Adobe Rush. So thank you.